Hi guys, it's Tablet-News.com and I'm here with the Nokia Lumia 1520. We're here to unbox this mammoth. This is a 6-inch device, the first 6-inch device from Nokia, the first Snapdragon 800 device they made, and also a device that costs $650 on Amazon in USA. So if you're interested, that's the price tag. This is the mammoth I was talking about. It's truly a huge device. That's why here at Tablet-News.com we're addressing it, analyzing it, and today unboxing it. As you can see, it has a special cover for this slot here. I'm guessing it's the SIM slot or the microSD card slot, one of the two. I'm going to find that a bit later. So let's remove this, put it back on. Okay, this is the design. Pretty interesting. It looks a lot like the older Nokia Lumias that you're used to, only much bigger. It's also pretty thin considering how big it is. But now let's have a look inside the box and then we'll talk more about it. So we have this little key right here that allows us to open up, from what I've heard, both the nano SIM card slot and also the microSD card slot. Here we got your usual manuals, service information of the Nokia Lumia 1520, and the accessories. This charger right here, if you're going to use it, please remember, put the prong out like this. And then we got here the headphones. I'm expecting some good quality from those. The past Lumias I've tested have all been excellent when it comes to audio. And finally, the USB cable, nothing more inside here. Recyclable, blah blah blah, everything safe and eco-friendly. The device has all the physical buttons on one part. They feel pretty solid, not flimsy at all. So let's start up the device. The camera bulk is not that protruding. For example, if you compare it to the Nokia Lumia 1020, well, this one is more discreet. That one has a big camera bulge, this one doesn't. Once again, the first 6-inch Nokia device, first Snapdragon 800 device from Nokia, price tag of $650. I have even seen it for $620 on Amazon, so you may be lucky and find it for that price. It was announced in October and it was launched in November. It comes with a nano SIM and we're going to the first setup right now. Accepting terms, recommended apps, and it should take a while here. Skipping, signing in later. And this process may take about 1.5 or 2 minutes, so let's talk a bit about the device. First of all, the thickness. This model measures 8.7 millimeters in thickness. It weighs 209 grams, which is not bad for a 6-incher. Also, its screen is a 6-inch IPS LCD Full HD display with clear black technology and Gorilla Glass protection. We get LTE connectivity on this model, HSDPA 42 megapixel speed. At the back, there's a 20 megapixel Pureview camera right here. And it has optical image stabilization, dual LED flash, it has a Zeiss lens. At the front we have a 1.3 megapixel camera for video calls, and the OS here is Windows Phone 8 GDR3 Nokia Black version. The brain of this device is a quad-core Snapdragon 800 processor with a clock rate of 2.2 GHz and Cryte 400 cores. The GPU is the famous Adreno 330. We also get 2 GB of RAM, Wi-Fi dual band, GPS, GLONASS, and 32 GB of storage, to which we add that slot from here. As you can see, we have 2 slots, one near the other, nano SIM and microSD. The microSD can add up to 64 GB of extra storage. There's also wireless charging via special accessories, active noise cancelling, Bluetooth 4.0, NFC, and the battery inside this monster is a lithium-ion 3400 mAh unit. Apparently it's good enough for 124 hours of continuous music playback, which sounds very impressive. Also impressive are the 4 microphones we have on this device. Keep in mind, 4 of them. From what I've heard, 2 of them should be in this area here, close to the camera. And the Nokia also implemented a proprietary audio capture technology on the device that includes bass filtering and audio HDR. So this is really a device you can take to concerts and get a kick out of it. As usual, Windows Phone is taking forever to do the first setup. And here we go, almost done. Time for the tiles, and this is all the tile goodness you can get on this big screen. You already saw a recommendation of the Nokia Pro camera. Since the screen is so big, even if you have a lot of tiles, it's easy to just do half of a swipe in order to see all of them. You got here a list of apps: Nokia Cinemagraph, Creative Studio, ProCam, Storyteller, OneNote, a lot of stuff I want to try out and see, but I want to try out the camera first, see where we go from here. Nokia Pro camera is recommended. Okay, apparently the Nokia Pro Cam is not a default, and as you can see I've triggered those special settings. I learned that trick from the Nokia Lumia 1020, it's also present here. You can play with the shutter, you can play with the ISO, with the focus and brightness. It appears to move faster than the Nokia Lumia 1020 that had a bit of a lag when you were playing with all of these settings. So if you take a picture, I expect it to look brilliant. And indeed it does. I can't wait to test the camera, also test the firepower we got here. I doubt that the benchmarks will be much used since Windows Phone 8 never had proper benchmarks. This looks like a pretty solid device. However, I'm not sure how comfortable such a mammoth is. Even in my big hands, it's a problem, the 6-incher. Let's see it in smaller hands. We'll be back with a full review here at Tablet News sooner than you think. That's it for now. Bye bye from Tablet-News.com and Merry Christmas to you.